Hi, this is Shalonda Turner with Live Life in Style, and I had the wonderful opportunity to be here at Tootsie's this afternoon interviewing Claudia. Now, I want to make sure I say your last name correctly.
Lobao.
Lobao. Claudia Lobao, originally from Brazil, and via New York. She is now here in Texas. So, I was checking out your bio, and I found it interesting that your dad was a classical guitarist. So, how did you veer away from the music genes and got into the fashion genes with modeling?
Um, uh, we say that it's so hard when you have someone in your house that does something so well. It's hard to follow in the steps.
Yeah,
And I
I
had
see that.
talent for music. I really did. And I played guitar as a kid and teenager. But since my father was there and he was a great player, I didn't have the interest to do it.
I could see that. Yeah.
It's just, I think it happens with every kid when the parent does something well, and the kid has it for free, and
Right.
they don't want it.
They want to do something to find themselves
Something
in a
else.
different way.
Yes.
Well, I just had a curiosity. What music instruments did you try?
Guitar.
You did try the guitar? Very nice.
And I tried sax also,
Okay.
but the neighbors.
So from Brazil to New York to Texas, tell us how you made your way to. You're in San Antonio now. How did you make your way through all that and ended up in San Antonio?
From Brazil to New York was a big change, but that's what I wanted. I came back. I came from a city that it's like San Antonio, a big city but with a small feeling, and I wanted to try the big.
Yeah, you
the
can't get
big
any
city.
bigger than
So it was either São Paulo in Brazil or New York, and I was planning to stay just for a few months and then go back. I met my husband and fell in love, loved the city, and decided to stay. And we lived there for. My husband grew up in New York. He's from Brazil originally, and he grew up in New York. And I lived in New York for 10 years. In 2001, after September 11th, I said, "Oh, I wanna move. I want to go somewhere quiet." It took 2 years for us to really decide, and I met a lady from San Antonio, and she was very sweet, like every Texan.
Right, with Southern hospitality.
Yes, and we came to visit, and we bought our house in a weekend. We moved in 2003.
Very nice.
And San Antonio is, I consider my home.
Been there ever since. Very nice.
Every time I leave, I go back and I feel that I'm home.
Feels good. Well, that's good. I'm not from here originally either. I'm from Pittsburgh originally, in Pennsylvania, and so, but I love Texas. Like, I never want to leave here. I'm trying to get everybody to move here.
That's great.
Well, based on the fact that you lived in all these different places, how has your inspiration changed based on when you were in Brazil or New York or San Antonio or Texas in general for your jewelry?
I think I will do the same for all of those places. I manufacture in Brazil. I was there for 2 months now.
Okay.
And it's I'll do different things for different areas, but basically my identity it would go with in all of those places.
Right. So it doesn't. Your jewelry designs, you're saying you didn't really need to draw the inspiration from the town. It was kind of internal more.
Yes.
So okay.
Yes.
Well, that brings me to my next question. Where do you pull out your inspiration for those pieces? Because I'm just staring at them right now. I'm like, oh, they're so gorgeous. Where do you get your creative ideas from?
From simple things. It's funny sometimes from food. Like I have my macaron necklaces that you look and you know that's what it came from.
Oh, that's good.
And I'll find one element. Before every collection, I'm always afraid, oh my God, what am I going to do when I can't have inspiration? And when I was in Brazil now, in our factory, for a week, I couldn't do anything. And the girls that work with me, they couldn't do anything. And then I came up with one little piece, which was this one, this circle. And from there, the collection started growing. It's not only me. I get ideas from my collaborators. They help me, and even customers will tell me, "Oh, you should do this and that." So I'm like a sponge.
You soak it all in and build off of it. I love all these pieces. And clearly I've been following your designs and everything off of Desperate Housewives. So that brings me to my next question is your relationship with Ava Longoria. Obviously that's fabulous. She's so well known and everybody loved that show, Desperate Housewives. How did you kind of meet her?
She visited I used to have a retail store in San Antonio.
Okay.
So she came and visited the store, and she loved the jewelry and told me, oh, you should meet the stylist of the show. So I said, oh, okay, whenever she's ready, I can go and meet her. And she said, I'm actually going tomorrow. You want to come with me?
I'm ready right now.
So she took me the next day, and she's very helpful, and
Those kinds of opportunities are amazing. Like, you know, just being ready to go and take that opportunity to go out with her. So how amazing was it to have your jewelry on the show for 5 seasons?
oh, it was really nice.
That's awesome.
Very nice. Every time I saw it, and especially showing the people that work with me, recording the show and sending to them. And now they watch in Brazil now, but when it started, I would just send them videos. And especially the ladies that do my crochet, they're very, how would I say, humble. And they were all housewives before. And now they started making their own money, and it was an opportunity for ladies that used to crochet just for their kids, or and they would be so proud. It was just the gratification to see them.
Right, just feeling, and that's nice, like the humble and just being grateful for an opportunity like that. And I'm so, like, you know, to help out the people who are working for you and your whole team. And I'm sure that just probably really blew up your collection. Like everybody's wanting a Claudia Lobao piece right there. So my last question for you is, what kind of advice would you have for new jewelry designers trying to start their own collections and just get started in the jewelry business?
To follow their passion, work hard, and be very careful of what they love and what is sellable. Because I know we have our, how do you say it? Let's say I love bold pieces. I like big, huge pieces, but I also make small and delicate ones because we have to please. I think just on the commercial part of it, I think it should be, but you cannot lose your identity.
Definitely.
Always make things that it's on your, and work hard.
Well,
Don't give up, because they'll find hard moments, but you can't give up.
you got to be able to persevere and get through it. Well, thank you so much, Claudia, for your time. I appreciate you letting me interview
Thank you.
And I won't take up too much more of your time. I'm going to actually take up some looks at your pieces right now. But very nice to meet you.